Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we're gonna look at the candle wax messages. On the water, I am going to look at the general messages as much as possible, but I already have some messages to give some people, so I wanted to talk about it at the beginning of everything, okay? I feel the energy of some papers. Okay, these papers can be important, how you are reading it. If you're gonna sign up some kind of a paper, it is gonna be important. What kind of pen you're gonna use, even that is gonna be important. I don't know what it is. It could be about anything. I have a feeling that it could be about a car, insurance. It could be related to a rental, something that you have to sign so you can actually use it, you know. Be careful when you are doing those kind of things these days, okay? I don't know who's gonna watch this one. I don't know who is going to find it important, but there's a situation that is going on. I'm not saying that somebody's trying to get something out of you, or you know, somebody's being shady at the business or anything like that, but it could be a little bit more costly than you think. It could have different kind of costs that you are not thinking right now. If you read it quite well, then you're gonna see that what is advertised is not gonna be the price, okay? Please be careful about that. The other message that I am having is about a pet, and this pet possibly deceased, and it wants some kind of a remembrance. Doesn't have to be like a ceremony or anything like that. I can sense the feelings of like this pet is arriving at your door the first day, you know, the first day they come to the house, the first things that you guys are doing together, you know, the joy of it. I feel that so heavy today. I felt it so heavy. This deceased pet is sending good vibes and good energies and just telling you to remember the good days, okay? That was only two messages that I would like to share as like a general message. We are going to look at the balls now. Let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on the balls, and then I will start with this one. Hello, number one. If it is your first time you're coming here, or if it is the first time you're just like coming across with this ball, I made this one and I put the evil eye down there so the negativities can fly away. Let me pour some water. Okay, it's enough. There's a little hair I saw. Okay, it's the animal. It belongs to my cat. Alright, I was giving the messages at the beginning. If you didn't listen to it, it could be important for some. Alright, let's see your general messages on the water. Okay, I already dropped in here. It's okay though, not a big deal. Oh, I saw there's a bird. Okay, there's a bird which is like flying really high, opening its wings, and it is coming towards you. You're going to receive really important news in a really short term. Could be today or tomorrow, like not even the third day, all right? It's gonna be fast and swift, and you're gonna be so excited about that. There's an excitement at the droppings, I see. It you know, the way that it is just like falling, making the shapes, it is just talking about the excitement. But I didn't see the negativity, you know, I didn't see the evil eye or something. Sometimes you can see something like that on the droppings, but today I didn't see that for you at least. So what I can say, okay, this one is the big one as well. Like big things are going to happen, but there's no negativity, okay? So the evil eye on the ball is not necessary in this one. Okay, why everything is so big? It's just like dropping, and it is making like really wide shape. Okay, you're going to receive some kind of an email. It is going to be important. Please try to check out every email that you have. It can be really, really important. It could be about a job actually. Not for everybody, but it could be about a job that you were waiting for, any kind of a news from the job. If you applied for them before, You can actually receive your results with an email. It could be about an exam result as well. You're going to receive some kind of a result. Big ones, big things are happening in here. I don't know what it is, but everything is so big and it is making a remark. Exciting news you're going to receive. Somebody is going to visit a hairdresser. You're going to have an appointment maybe. You will have a good time, probably. Maybe you can actually try something new for yourself. You know, you just go there for a trim, but you are just like dyeing your hair to another color. It could be something like that. You're going to enjoy the process. You're going to enjoy the results. So take risks on that, okay? Some people are going to like it a little bit more. They're going to be like, oh, this suits you so well. Like, not everybody can pull this color off, or not everybody can pull this cut off, but you look amazing in this hair. They're gonna say something like that. A lot of compliments that I see, actually. Not only that, but a lot of compliments. Interesting. I will do something different if you don't mind. I'm gonna blow this candle and I will check out what is happening before anything is just like changing, okay? And I will go back with the everything else. The reason why I wanted to do this is like there's a little part in here. It is not showing on the camera that much, but it is making a layer over there. It is like clean almost, okay? I would like to see that before it is just like changing its shape or anything like that. I saw a woman who is crying over there. But this cry is not a, you know, something sad have happened and that is why this woman is crying, okay? It is like an emotional burst. It is like sometimes like a cleanse, you know, crying can be like a cleanse. Or maybe you're watching something really nice and you're crying because of that. You know, cry can happen for many different reasons. This woman is sharing some kind of an emotion with other people, and it is important. I am gonna read it for just like one specific person, not even two people, okay? If you had it in kind of a divorce, or maybe you had a horrible breakup, there's no such like nice breakup. It's always like negative, isn't it? Like you had something like that maybe, and now you're just like having the results of it. Maybe you had like a tough time. It is over, but you are having the feelings now. You are just like having those emotional bursts because you're feeling safe and sound, like it belongs to the past, and some of the feelings are showing itself now. Like a trauma, like at that specific time you didn't show any emotion, maybe you didn't show any sadness. But now that sadness is going to show itself, and it should show itself. It is not like something that you have to keep it to yourself. And that is why maybe for you to seek for therapy, for you to just like hang out with your friends, maybe female friends, and you know, share your feelings and your experiences with them, to have some conversations with them. It is going to be important because you will feel renewed. You have to get rid of that old negative feelings. You shouldn't keep it in you for a really long time. You have to address it. You have to talk about it. I think it is a safe time for you to talk about those kind of things. That is what I felt. In here it is just like really prominent. It could be like maybe you got cheated on. It could be that person was really toxic. That person was really narcissistic. They made life miserable. You got rid of that person, you got rid of the effects of this person, but still feeling negative. It is your time to feel positive, and to do so, you have to talk, you have to address what is happening. I saw there's somebody who is celebrating a birthday with maybe a co-worker or maybe a couple of co-workers. They are going to make some kind of a surprise. Maybe you are not expecting something like that from the work. The people who are going to celebrate your birthday, they are going to be the ones you are not expecting. You would like to celebrate your birthday with the loved ones and you are making preparations for it, but the people that you are not expecting, they are going to have some kind of a preparations as well. That's why I felt like maybe co-workers. Doesn't have to be, but I had the feeling of it. I saw like sheets of paper, like all over paperwork. I don't know what it is, but the paperwork in these days is going to be really important for you people, all of you, like not only this cup, not only this bowl, I mean, everybody was going to have some kind of a paperwork. It is going to have a meaning. Like if you are living in Turkey, it is possibly the election. Or if you are living in United States, it is also their election time, I guess. But the papers, it's all over. Everybody's having something to do with the papers. Interesting. I saw there's a person who happens to be not really tall, who is having an influence around them. They have maybe some friends, some kind of circle of people, maybe they don't have to be friends, but maybe they are having employees, maybe they are having some people around them for a specific reason, they are just like over there for a specific reason, but this person is abusing the power over them. Some people don't understand it. They feel like, no, this person is a nice person, they're trying to help. But if you're not at that circle of people, then it means that you're against them. And when you're against them, they show their true color, true nature. So I think you're going to be the one who is seeing the true color of a person who happens to be influential around them. But you're going to be like, no, this is not a good influence. This is not a good person. This person is lying. They are just like, oh, I like what's happening for you. I'm so glad for you. I'm so happy for you. Or, you deserve this. Like they're trying to seem like nice, but you feel something is, no, this is not a good thing. But the others cannot see that. So it gives you this advantage of like staying away from the negativity before it affects you in an immense way. This person cannot steal your money, for example. That person can steal other people's money under the name of investments, but they cannot touch you. Like a couple of months later, all those people who trusted in this person, they're gonna lose their money, but you will not. Count your blessings. I saw there's a little heart which is growing in time. Like there's this heart that is growing in time, which is talking about like maybe some kind of a small crush, maybe some kind of I know actually that person is not that bad, is gonna turn into, I think I'm in love with this person. For some, not everybody. But if you're open to the idea of like meeting with somebody and having a life with them, like if you're feeling like I would like to start my family, and I think you're gonna come across with a person that you're gonna be like at first, actually this person is good, to yes, I want a life with this person. It will grow slowly. Doesn't mean that there's not gonna be passion. I have to say that there's gonna be a lot of passion, but it will show in time. In these days, you are open to change. Heart matter can change. If you have any kind of a feeling for somebody and that person is not addressing it, or they don't understand, or they don't deserve your good feelings, maybe you're gonna change of heart. You're gonna forget this person. Like there's a moving on. Like that person belongs to the past. That effect belongs to the past. I will walk away from this thing. I had that so significantly. Health-wise, what I am trying to see here is like if there's any kind of an important message. What I saw here is that not only your health, but the other people's health can be influenced by something like food poisoning. Okay, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna get a food poisoning, not like that. But if you are affected by something, everyone else are gonna be affected by that too. Like flu, maybe you're gonna get some kind of a flu, and everybody's gonna get that flu. Or if somebody's getting a flu, you're gonna get that flu. Other than that, there's nothing going on. That's what I saw. Like, it's not just like a one person's problem to deal with. Everybody's gonna be affected by that, and the solution is gonna be quick and swift, and it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, what else? What I see flowers. And I see flowers in these days quite often. I don't know why. In the coffee cup readings, in the other candle wax readings, I always see flowers, like big flowers, small flowers. It is talking about the growth. It is talking about like what you can have in life, in time. And it is time for you to grow. It is time for you to blossom, I guess. And it is talking about that basically. Everything is like a big unit now. I think this is going to be easy to clean out. Sometimes it can be shady, it can be difficult to clean the candle, but this one is going to be easy. Your life is not going to try you that hard in these days, okay? In the near future, let's say in that way, your life is not going to try you that hard. But you have to be careful about some certain situations, about some people, about some papers. Somebody's advertising something in a false manner. It is not the truth. It is not okay. Others can be fooled. You are not going to be fooled. Either you are not going to be fooled because you are smarter than them, or you don't have the luxury of being fooled by another person at this point. Your eyes are going to be open. Nobody can touch you. It has its own merit. You're going to see that. Okay, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello number 2, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. If it is your first time here, I made the bowls. I put the evil eye down there, so if there's any kind of a negativity, it will fly away. Number 1 was weird. I had to stop to see what's happening. I had to blow the candle first. I wonder if it is going to happen for you as well. Okay, this water is enough. Let's see your general messages from the candle wax. Sharp messages. Some kind of an argument I see. The argument that is going to happen with somebody that you love and adore. It could be like a sibling, or it could be like a really close friend. This argument is not here to break down everything. It's not like after this conversation you guys are never gonna talk to each other ever again. No, it is not like that. But like a big differences in the opinion, big differences in the thought system, it will show itself. And it could be like, you were always like this kind of a talk. Like, you were always like this. You were always just thinking like this. You were always thinking that mom was like this. You were always thinking like father was like this. Or you were always thinking that this situation was not going to work out. You never believed in me. You never did that. So that kind of like, past wounds are going to show itself. But addressing it now, it is going to solve a lot of things for you. So please keep an open heart. If negativity wants to come out, let it come out. Because when you get rid of that negativity, only good things are gonna stay. And you might actually need that. You have a little bird, but this bird is slow. It is not just like flying so fast. So some good news are gonna come to you, but in a different time than you expect. And I had that message before in the coffee cup readings and in other readings, like something is about to happen, but not in the time that you are expecting. Like 2 weeks that you are expecting, it's gonna happen at the 3rd week. And it has a reason for that. It would be better if you have that news in another time. You will cherish it a little bit more, I guess. I saw there's a job application or like an interview. You are talking to somebody, like maybe face to face. It could be like on Zoom or something like that as well. I see the flexibility of the work. for you. Like 2 days you will go to the office, the other 3 days you're gonna work at home. Some kind of flexible work hours. And you know, when I'm speaking about the flexible work hours, I'm not saying that you're gonna work entire time when you're awake. Not that flexible, but you know, you will feel comfortable with the working hours, and they're gonna see that you can be really, really productive in that. If you were not really that great with the home office situation before, maybe it didn't work out for you. It doesn't have to work out for everybody, okay? I think you will find a new way to dwell on, and it is going to be really good. You are going to figure it out how others are doing it. Okay, I see some evil eye. Regarding this job or new application, there will be some kind of an evil eye. Somebody is trying to break it down. Now, I don't say it to everybody or all the time. Sometimes some application processes are being cut down because of like the HR department is trying to get their friend into this job, and that is why they're trying to block you. You might have something like that. Be careful. Double check everything. Talk to the people, call them if it is necessary, because somebody is trying to block some kind of a conversation. It could be effective in a negative way. You're not going to fall for that trap, and you're going to do the right things, but make it sure that other people do the right things as well, okay? If it is possible, please have an open conversation, or like ask them what happened with the work. Ask them like what is happening, or send them an email like, today's interview was like this and that. It gave me this kind of an insight. Like, talk more with the email, okay? If you do something like that, if you be open and honest, they cannot talk behind you. Even if they say, you know what, today's interview was not really that great with the number 2. They actually were not really interested. I didn't see that they were interested. They're going to try to manipulate in that way. But if you send an email like, today's interview gave me this insight, or I was like really interested to see what was happening with the projects, or something like, if you show some kind of an interest, this is what I'm trying to say. The other person cannot manipulate it. Okay? It could be important. Try to keep a conversation with the people that you are dealing with, okay? Even though it might sound unprofessional in a certain way, actually it might be important for you, okay? I saw there's a person who is having a longer hair. This is the male figure. It is not a woman, who is keeping the hair in a maybe in a bun, or they are just like tying their hair up. This person might have like longer features, like nose is prominent, maybe their chin is prominent, like longer facial traits. That person can catch your eye. For some people, you are going to be interested with such a person. I didn't see like the dark hair or like fair person. I didn't see anything like that. I didn't see those kind of things. But what I saw, like a longer face, elongated nose, elongated chin, but in a aesthetic way, not like Habsburg kind of a chin. Okay? If you know, you know. I'm not saying like that, but you're going to be interested with this person, and I think you will have some conversations with a person like this. What I saw here is like open air. Some people are sitting down and having a beautiful time, and the weather is not bad. Okay? If you have that kind of a weather outside, or the time that you're gonna have that kind of a weather outside, like the weather is nice, you are outside and you're having fun with the person, like it's like an outside date. You will go to the outdoors, but everybody's sitting down, so it is like a restaurant or something like that. You are sitting at the garden, for example. You will have fun. You will have fun. I saw like there's a phone traffic that is gonna happen. Something didn't happen before, okay? Something didn't happen before. You know, somebody was saying that, okay, you know what, I'm going to contact you with some specific people so you can work together. Maybe they try to help you like that. They were like, okay, I know some people who can help you with this and that. and then nothing have happened, and maybe you felt like, okay, maybe they didn't like my work, maybe my friend actually talked with them but they were not really interested with me. You will have that conversation these days, let's say in that way. I cannot give the week or the month, something like that, but didn't happen before, but it is going to happen because your friend is going to push them, like what happened with that situation, or you're going to hear that, you know, something was going on before but it is fixed now, and that is how they can, you know, resume with the work, and that is how they're giving you a call. Something is going to be fixed and it will move on. You're not going to wait too long for that. It didn't happen before and you felt like, oh, you know, they didn't like me, they didn't want me, they were not interested with me. But it is not the case. It is not the case. They will explain what was happening and it will make sense to you. You're not going to think like, oh, you know, they are fooling me or anything. Like, no. Something is going to be fixed when it comes to work, and the communication that didn't happen before, it will happen these days, and you will feel really good about it. It will work wonderfully for you. In this summer, actually, you can have a totally different work situation for you. I see that quite prominently. Like, things are gonna work out this time. Like, the home office didn't work before, it will work now. The communications with some specific people, it didn't work before, it will work now. The interview that you had before, some people are trying to block it, it will work now. Some kind of a blockage is like moving, and a shift is going to happen, and this shift is going to be really productive for you. I'm not talking about the money, like it could create a lot of income, yes, of course, but I'm not speaking about that. The practicality and, you know, how things can be in a way that you can have a different kind of a workload. Like maybe you were dealing with like one work, you will deal with like 5 different work, but it will be more comfortable for you. You know what I mean? Things will change, things will shift in a way that it will be more productive. Okay. I saw a person who is going to the gym. Could be you. If you would like to go to the gym, you can have time for it. For example, like the work situation is going to be in a such way that you will have enough of time to go to gym this time, you know? Could be something like that. I saw a person who is trying to take care of their body. They are trying to be healthier. You can have some kind of changes in your diet. You can get some help for that. You can talk to a dietitian, nutritionist, something like that, somebody who knows what is happening. You can have the help of it. You can actually do some expenses regarding like, okay, I will go to the gym. What do I need, for example, okay? And then if you need some kind of running shoes, you're going to buy those running shoes. If you need some kind of a yoga pants, you're going to get the yoga pants. Like whatever you need, you're going to have it. That kind of an expense is going to excite you for what might come next, okay? You're gonna feel excited for your glow up even. Sometimes when you're starting new, it could be really tough. Could be anxiety-giving situation. You are not gonna have it like that way. You know, you're gonna start really excited and really good. It is not gonna be like, oh my God, what if it doesn't happen? Or what if I fail, what if I don't go to gym or this? No, it's not going to happen in that way. You're going to enjoy the process. You're going to enjoy the process for sure. Your candle is burnt until the end, which is talking about like something is coming to the conclusion for you. And it will show itself in a really great way. If you have been working, by the way, there's a cello. I will talk about the cello later, but if you have been working on a thing for a really long time, you will see the results and it will pay off really good kind of a money, probably like a long-term project that you have been dealing with. It will come to the conclusion. It will be really, really good. I see musical things as well. There's a cello, as I mentioned. You will impress people and people are going to impress you. So from now on, it will be an upgrade. There's some kind of an upgrade is approaching to you. And this upgrade, it will multiply in different ways. an upgrade at work, for example. It will give you enough of time to deal with your health issues. Like you're going to gym now, you're taking care of your body now, which is going to create an upgrade in your looks, in your energy, and then you're going to have this attraction towards other people, which is going to create an upgrade in your love life. And the upgrade in your love life is going to create social connections. And the upgrade in the social connections, it is going to follow each other, okay? I think you're going to have that kind of a situation in your life. Family-related situations can be tiresome at the beginning, but I didn't see the negativity of it. I tried to see if there's anything going on, but sometimes talking negative, sometimes having the conversations, even the arguments, it can be really healthy because you are not burying things down. You're talking about it. It is necessary and you will have it. It's a beautiful thing in here. Somebody who happens to be really regretful for how they were treating you before. This person could be an old boss, it could be a male figure, it could be a little bit older than you. It could be a teacher. I didn't say like this could be a father, it could be, I don't know, but what I saw here, like there's a power dynamic. This person happens to be out there to help you for a reason, or they try to like create a safe and secure environment for you so you can function. But it didn't happen, and now they feel the regret out of it. Do you know how it could be? Like the job application that I was speaking about. You will talk with them. This person is going to have conversations with them. Either because they're going to see that, you know, it is being mentioned in your resume. They will be like, okay, I know this person, I know this company, and they're going to talk with your ex-boss. And your ex-boss is really regretful how things have ended. And they're going to be like, yes, that person is amazing. I wish we could work a little bit longer, but the circumstances didn't allow it. You can go for it, like work with them. It is not going to be like they are the ones who are trying to manipulate the situation so you cannot find a job, so you cannot get the job. Okay? The help is going to come to you from a different place. Like you're going to be like, what? This person is talking good behind me? But really? Okay, cool. Keep in touch with people as much as possible though. By the way, it's still burning. I don't know, what am I going to do with that? Alright. Lastly, I see like some kind of an expense that you can make for some kind of a travel. I didn't see the travel that is happening now, but you can actually pay for it now so you can go 2 months later. That kind of a situation I see. It could be like you are planning to visit abroad. You can go to like 3 days tour, and you can afford it, which is great. Okay, that was all. It's burning, but there's not much to do about it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.